a moment to locate your nearest exit and enjoy the show.
rained last night. I go to Valentine, my work looks fun. St. John's brothers, I'm friends of mine. Companion boys, I got $3 noise. My great-grandfather, my favorite toys. Before fear of light, I guess it's alright. These small tea pens, it was rained last night. I know that Valentine, my morning line. The Giants got him big as half 5 to 9. But it's half, we have by a half. Got to this here, yeah, telegraph. I got a horse right here.
Located at 409 West 49th Street. Open all day and all night with a special prayer meeting this Thursday at
Poor Miss Sarah. Why would a refined doll like her get mixed up in the mission dodge?
She is one beautiful doll, like with 100% eyes.
It is a shame that such a doll should spend all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of that mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street, Terry the horse. How are you? You know nicely, Johnson.
How goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Now tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Does that voice for his crap game yet?
We don't know yet.
That meat is on.
He's still trying to find a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and ready for action. I would buy 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000.
Where did you acquire it?
I got the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan finds a place for him.
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan. Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York City Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean, the Nathan Detroit that's been running a floating crack game around here and been getting away with it by moving to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I am telling you this because I know yous bums white for Detroit. rustle enough customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can doubt for me. I know that he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, nobody is going to give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their necks.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I have just been talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you are having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
You find a place.
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that such a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place? Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Yes, I found a place! We are holding the crap game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
But Nathan, how are you going to fix those rushes?
I tried all the regular places. At the back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you said there once might be a chance of the Biltmore Garage.
I was over to the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He said he might take a chance and let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash, he won't take my marker.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is like a pledge which a guy can't welch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood? Why, I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what day today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town is up to here with high players. The Greek is in town. Brandy Bottle Bates. Brandon, Slim.
I know! I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand. But we ain't got a grand on here on that.
And they now got a lock on the door of the gym at PS 84.
There's this stock behind McCloskey's bar. But this is McCloskey, a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got.
I is good old reliable Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for action, no room to spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floor.
I eat bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach, and another time he was sick, and he would not take penicillin on account that he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would go up to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you can borrow the 1,000 from Scott.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why didn't I bet? Why didn't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet on which there is no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar will a fly land on, how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake! Oh, look! Run into Mindy's restaurant and ask Mindy how many pieces of strudel he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of cheesecake.
How much strudel, how much cheesecake? What do you want to know for?
Just find out! Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she finds out I ain't running the crap game, she will never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Adelaide, pigeon! Mwah.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye with a chocolate sundae, tomato ketchup, and mayonnaise. All right, Adelaide, you got it. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I says, "Look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat." And he says,
You don't want to eat. You just want to eat that cheap bum Nathan Deeds.
So what did you say to him?
I told him. I says, "I'll meet
Whoever I want! Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, honey, about your gift. I was going to get you that diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right. I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money. You'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, I can do without anything just so long as you don't start running the crap game again.
The crap game? What the shirt that?
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, Adelaide, I'm expecting a fella, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No! I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Look, fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? You see, honey, it's across the street, and you've got a code, and there are a lot of open manholes around.
Oh, Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson. Glad to see you, Scott.
Nathan, the old promoter, you.
How are you, Scott? You look great.
Feel great. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, healthful climates, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's. Gonna be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's a lot of action down there. Want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. Meantime, how about stopping over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
We all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us. We've got to remember, as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always come second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Tell me, you hungry yet? Maybe we could go into Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or a strudel or something.
No, I think we'll go get the late results.
Oh. But you will admit that Mindy's has the best cheesecake in the country?
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, wait. And yet there are some who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I've never given it much thought, but if everybody's like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan? I never took you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage right off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
When I was a young guy about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "now I'm sorry I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start, but not having potatoes to give you, I'm going to stake you with some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, guys will come along and show you a nice brand new deck of cards with which the seal is not yet broken. This guy's going to offer the bet he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you will end up with an earful of cider." Now, Nate, I'm not claiming you've been clocking Mindy's cheese.
You don't think that
But if it really wants an option, I will bet the same $1,000 you do not know the color necktie you have on. Well,
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
Hey, Nathan. We took Adelaide to the club.
Don't bother me.
Hiya, Sky.
good. How's with you, fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely. We took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to pick her up at the Hot Box and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That is husband talk if I've ever heard it. Nathan and Adam, you are trapped in the type of doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload it. I don't have Adelaide. And a guy without a doll? Well, if a guy does not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Now, Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he wants them, and they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figure and weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone tomorrow without one?
I like to travel light. Besides, if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there's a large assortment of them.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll. And I name her? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana tomorrow?
You've got to bet.
I name
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
We do. Sarah,
How do you do?
my name is Abernathy. Arvine Abernathy.
Sky Masters.
What's wrong?
What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man.
I have wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but I suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
I give up. Coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I have been wandering around trying to gather up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly, I would have never fallen into gambling in the first place had I not been stuck with evil companions always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good. I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine, old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you.
You look after each other.
Uh-huh. And I suppose if either of you go someplace, the other goes along as well.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are two of our pamphlets that I'd like you to read. They'll bring you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we are holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you will wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you'll not think I'm stepping out of line here. But I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, nice-looking lady like you out here sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place, do you ever travel, go someplace else?
I'd like to go to Africa.
That's a little far, but there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours by plane from New York. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's just wonderful.
Here is another pamphlet that I'd like you to read.
Thank you. Of course, I will be needing a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry. Just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things fit in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my industry, the strangest information comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay, jaw-jock, miss-jock, and a betting.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me to take 5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
How about a proposition? When's this prayer meeting of yours? Thursday? I guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's Mark. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon.
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant,
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
The plane will get us there in 5 hours and back the same night. Plus, the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, sister, Sarah, that as beautiful as a sergeant may be, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anyone.
Except me? I am relieved to know it's just me personally and not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere out there there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know.
have pushed yourself a Scarsdale gotta had the breakfast eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet you when the time is right.
You got the dial figured out,
I am.
including what he smokes. All figured out, huh?
All figured out.
And you'll know at a glance by the two pair of pants. No. You've got it all wrong. You're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
You want to know how the gambler feels about big hard drum?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I leave chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes in. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of your face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes I'll pop in again in case he wants to take a crack at the other cheek.
Take a chance. Will be just what I need. Not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait.
place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
I'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna take that kind of attitude, I'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he could not take a doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
Oh, Joey!
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Well, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the hot box. Look, just one thing. Can I at least tell the guys the game's gonna be at your place?
Not till I get the dough.
Okay, go get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker!
Chick, chick, chicken!
think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, there are certain dolls you can almost bet wouldn't go for certain guys.
Nathan, darling, no matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be so sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to get a raise. So it's what I'll be making. I was wondering if maybe we could finally get married.
Well, of course, we're going to sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. Bless you! But I'm starting to worry about mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I've never told you before. My mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
So anyway, Nathan, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then after about 2 years,
What, after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type baby was it?
It was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And, this Nathan Jr., where is he supposed to be now?
Oh, he's in boarding school. I wrote to Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan. Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
But anyway, Nathan, now we're finally getting married, and we don't have to be alive anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing? To a nice old broad like your mother?
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon, and what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Trade them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you just jump into like you was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan! What do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So anyway, Nathan and I bought the veil. All we need now is our license and our blood test.
Our what?
A blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they closed my crap game, then they opened my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running the crap game again, are you?
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game in the first place? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple there is in the world.
Anybody seen an earring? I don't think so. You!
I'm all dated up tomorrow with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, there it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up! It reminds me of your crap game.
Look, you're getting yourself upset. You and I are going to be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. You'll feel better tomorrow. Now, come on. Cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react
a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so he don't take it to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this dog to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He had to start lining up the game.
Don't know. I suppose he's out trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him. Again.
That Miss Adelaide is always taking his mind off of honest work.
I don't see why a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
It is his weakness, but we should be tolerant because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. Picture Madam Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything I'm loyal to a Roxy. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. A story about a guy who wanted like a small roomie with otherwise put him in his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home by television, gentlemen seems to be sending them over. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has licked up. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir. When you see a guy with 3 or 4 stars in the sky, you can bet that he knew it was a dog.
When you spot a job waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane. There's only a shot and be for a chance.
When you meet a gent, pay all kinds of rent for a flat that can flatten a ton off. Call it sad, call it funny, but instead of it even money, that's the guys only doing it for some dough.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a buck lies blind like a bucket of wine, it's a stick to the block, it's under the thumb of some little rod.
When you meet a mug lately out of a jug, and he's still lifting platinum for the road. Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a bubble 12 to 7. That's the guy only doing it for some dough. When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's banking it with some dough.
When a guy wears tails with a front living wine, who the hell you think is sizzling big on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job, and he smells from my palace of the soul. Call it up, call it clever, I'll be to make ours forever. Get the guy, only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy, only doing it for some dough.
we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh no, close the mission.
But General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't. Sarah, there are so many calls on us, so many other places where our work is really needed.
You're doing so much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a meeting, but will anyone be there? Will anybody come?
Pardon me, I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah will be a big success here.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
A dollar will get you 10.
What?
General, mind if I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance, General, I personally guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners. Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
You all got your right foundations? Remember, nobody really lets into the game without they got the right foundations. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
Tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the boys that it's at the biblical garage?
Not yet. I gotta stop him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. Well, it's around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely at my hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet?
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I was feeling a little thin.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky, and don't come back here without it, even if you starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Nathan, where's the game?
Hey, Harry the horse, how are you, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Nathan, if you have no place for your game, tell us. We will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Harry.
Detroit, I hope you will spoil our evening, inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very chronic guest tonight. I think you might have heard of him. I would like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city, in which, as you know, the heat is on. But just be patient and you'll get some action.
When you say Big Julie, shall we stick around or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure, sure.
Nathan, if there's no crap game tonight, I think Big Julie here will be very displeased. Now let me tell you, Big Julie does not like to be displeased. As you can find out from the one time or another who have displeased him, although I find it very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on.
Wow, the jails must all be empty tonight. Can anyone be missing from this cream of society? Angie Leon, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie, hey Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn, and pardon me, I'm very bad with names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Well, don't ever help my mother cross the street. Lovely. This looks like the male chorus for Blossom Time. Mind telling me what all these senior delinquents are doing here?
Well, we...
It's a party. A party. You are all wearing red carnations.
Well, we are also all wearing pants.
Indeed. Well, what kind of party has you all wearing red carnations? And
Bye,
pants.
girls. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan is getting married.
What?
That's right, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married. It's a bachelor dinner. For he's
hurry if you want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixing with a guy like me. It's no good. You know the reason I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's how we met in the first place. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No.
I've got to think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh, golly, I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you all to give it to me. Sky, hello.
Miss Adelaide, how are you?
Oh, fine, Sky. Look, the girls just bought me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and bought me a kitchen shower. Look.
What vulgar jewelry?
That's wonderful, Miss Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah, don't you?
How do you do?
Glad to meet ya. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night. Right after the hot box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm gonna love being in the kitchen.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've been enough this like before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You find out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street's lamplight fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day. And you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masters. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. good morning.
We followed your advice and stayed out
all night. Talked to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You are even more tired than I am.
What the hell is this? Hey, what is this?
Canasta! Where did it all go to catch me?
Someone looked at him off. I have seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first time I ever seen a floating crab game going full blast in a mission.
Crap game!
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah!
This never would have happened if I had. I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
Are you looking for some action?
No, I'm leaving town tonight. But I would like to talk to some of you guys. You see, guys, I gave my marker to somebody. I'd like to clear it up before.
I'll meet you outside.
What about Nathan's message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide, Nathan's in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical aunt. And goodbye.
But I don't understand, Sky. Nathan has to be here tonight. We're eloping to get married. Is it the crap game again?
You know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
But he promised to change.
Change. Why is it the minute you dolls get a guy you like, you take them in for alteration?
And what about you men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and live normal like people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookends.
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan Detroit, and yeah, Sky Masterson, we aren't made for a life like that. So when dolls get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. No good. I'll see you in a couple of months.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Las Vegas, maybe? I gotta take on the late plane.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him I never want to talk to him again and have him call me here.
Look, why don't you get another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you fall for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. And she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand. A person can develop the flu, 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing and a story her voice can tell. A person can develop a home.
Not so fast, Sarah. Not so fast. Look, suppose we don't have the big meeting tonight. Suppose nobody's there at all. We'll explain it to the general.
You won't have to explain. It'll be very clear. I just want to get away from this whole place. To go somewhere
Where the sinners are all respectable and well behaved.
you saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson, he came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew that since the moment he started picking on you. But I didn't know that you were gonna get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough,
The man I love will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I always look after you. All I want is for you to be happy. Then I wish you for color of your coat, and fortune smiling all along your way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love. Mansions I could wish you, 7-footmen all in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of youth. Standing there, gazing at you, with the sheep's eye and the licorice too. Music I could wish you, merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair has turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With the sheep's eye and the licorice too, and the strong arms to carry you away.
Mister? Well, Brother Abernathy, how goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
Well, it's supposed to be. The general's coming. She's expecting him.
The general's a tough doll, eh?
Well, very few people will be there. In fact, nobody. And
I don't think Mr. Masterson is interested in our troubles, grandfather. We've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you seem to have forgotten something, but being a gambler, I never forget things like this. You hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you forgot about it.
I cannot welch a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we are even.
If you pay off that marker, I'll tell the whole town that you're a dirty welcher.
Hey, where's the trap king?
It's about a 10-minute walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
Starbird.
I'm rolling you 1,000. And to change my luck, I will use my own dice.
Your own dice?
I have them made specially for me in Chicago.
Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York crap game.
That is a breach of etiquette.
These dice ain't got no spots on them.
What? They're blank. I had the spots to move for luck, but I remember where the spots formerly were.
You are going to roll blank dice and call them from remembering where the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
A 10. I win.
A 10?
A 6 and a 4.
Which is a 6 and which is a 4?
Either way.
I just remembered I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide is waiting for me. How about letting some of the other chaps sit on the phone?
Troy, I think I'll take it easy this time. $1.
I'll take all of it.
How do you like that? Snake eyes. I lose.
For this, I gotta bend down.
Now, I'll give you a chance. I'm rolling you for 3 G's.
3 G's.
I am rolling you 3,000. Put it down there.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put it right into your pocket?
11. I win.
That leaves me.
Now I'll play with you guys.
Wait a minute, you gotta give me a chance to get even. I will roll you with my dice.
All right, Detroit, that's fair. What are you going to use for money?
I will give you my marker. Him with his no spot dice. Somebody ought to knock the spots off him.
Nathan, I don't think you want Big Julie to do something to you.
Yeah, I'm on my vacation.
Go ahead. Shoot me, put me in cement. At least I would know where I am. Easy, Nathan. Here, I risk my neck to set up a crap game. I even agree to get married on account of it, and look where I end up. Broke in a sewer. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing you can do that would not cheer me up.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I would like to talk to some of you guys, though.
We ain't talking, we're shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fella I was telling you about. Took the mission down to Havana.
Oh, I get it. But why don't you go back to your praying to me? Slowing up the action around here.
If you want action, would you care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-footed or left-footed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Kindly return this to Sears Roebuck.
Look, you guys, tonight, in Miss Sarah Brown's mission on 409 West 49th Street, there was a midnight prayer meeting. Now I've promised to deliver them some sinners, and by the looks of it, when it comes to singing, you all are high up among the paint cards.
I don't want to spend no evening of hallelujah joints.
If you won't do as a favor for me, how about you do it as a favor for yourself? I guarantee you all the air at the mission smells a lot cleaner than down here. And maybe it would do you good to learn something besides the odds of making a four the hard way.
You would read the Bible too much.
So what? Maybe the Bible don't read as live as a scratch sheet, but at least it's twice as accurate. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Okay, Sky. About that Havana business, I regret I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Come on, Big Julie, get up! I have now got dough to roll you again, but with my dice.
Nothing, Joey. With them dice, he can't make a pass to save his soul.
What did you say?
I says, with them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his and yours and yours and his. I am going to roll the dice. I will bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. $1,000 cash for a marker against your soul. If I win, you show up at the mission tonight. Is it okay?
Wait, boys. You're telling us that if we win, you give each and every one of us $1,000. But if you win, we gotta go to some mission dog cabaret.
If I win, you all show up at the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
Fine by me.
Me too. You too, Nathan. $1,000 cash against your soul.
Me? I don't even know if I
be a lady tonight. Luck if you've never been a lady to begin with. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice again you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't leave her escorts. It isn't fair. It isn't nice. A lady wouldn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Sit with me, Daddy, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady tonight.
Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck, be a lady tonight.
Luck, let a gentleman see.
Luck, let a gentleman see.
How nice a day you can.
How nice a day you can be.
I know the way you treat other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart. She'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes to see. But I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party so light.
Let's keep the party polite.
Never get out of my sight.
Never get out of my sight.
Stick with me.
Stay here, baby. Stay with me.
Luck, be a lady.
Luck, be a lady.
Luck, be a lady.
Luck, be a lady.
Luck, be a lady. No.
Coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out, right. Ha!
I tell you, why don't I go to no prayer meeting?
Big Joy, if you ever give me your mantra and you watch it, it'll cost you no little embarrassment. You don't want to cause an embarrassment, do you?
But if it ever gets back to Chicago, I went to a prayer meeting. No decent person talked to me.
Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, to nicely explain to you about tonight, I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not have to conduct ourselves like a slum.
Adelaide, what is this? You're my doll.
Your doll, please. If that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby, how can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in your not being able to upset me no more. I have got you completely out of my... Oh, Nathan!
Adelaide, baby, you'll never do that to me again. I can't stand it. We'll get married. We'll have a home. A little white house with a green fence, just like the Wiki colors.
Nathan, we've got to do it soon. I got another letter from Mother today asking a lot of questions. And she put one in for you, too.
A letter for me from your mother. Well, dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager in A&P. I'm not even the manager.
I was gonna promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family. Adelaide and the 5 kids and the one that's on the way.
Mother wanted me to visit her, so I had to tell her that.
Don't she know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I am very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you'll always take care of Adelaide. I
feel like a heel.
Oh, but Nathan, we can still make everything all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adeline.
Nathan, come on. We're gonna be late.
Come on!
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because,
Why? Can't we elope now?
because, well, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, that is the biggest lie you've ever told to me.
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, and you give me a kiss and you're curving your hand and you're off to the races again when I think of the time gone by. And I think of the way I try. I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
The best years of my life, I was a fool to give to you.
I'm just a good dick. Alright, already, it's true. So no, so sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love
You
you.
gamble here, you gamble there, you gamble on everything, all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air. You're back in the money again when I think of the time gone by. And I think of the way I tried. I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
When you wind up in jail, don't come to me to bail you out.
So call the policeman. Alright, already, it's true. So no, so sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm up in a place I can feel tonight, and I'm sick and I'm tired of stalling around, and I'm telling you now that we're through when I think of the time gone by. And I think of the way I tried. I could honestly die.
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Maybe your watch is fast.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words haven't reached them. I think you had better go stop.
Welcome, brothers. Welcome.
Is everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Well, here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or more of sordid sinners. Sorry we didn't have time to clean them up first.
Won't you gentlemen sit down?
Sit down, all of you!
I would like to welcome you gentlemen, to the Save Our Soul mission.
Yeah! Look, you guys, this is a mission, not Roseland, and I suggest you do not indulge in any unpleasantness. Those who do not conduct themselves according to Hoyle will answer the Sky Masters in person. And that means in person.
What What a remarkable young man.
So, remember that, you guys. Brother Abernathy, you're next.
We are honored tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Ben, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Benny, tell him what a bum you are. Benny!
Fine. I was always a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more. I thank you.
There, don't you feel better now?
I'm all right.
Anybody else?
Big Julie.
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid, but since then I have gone straight, as I can prove by my record, 33 arrests and no convictions.
Harry.
Oh no.
Harry the horse.
Well, like when Sky ruled against, ruled us against our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he ruled $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand. I do, General. He means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game. How wonderful! This whole meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you've done remarkable work.
Hasn't she, though?
Thank you.
Hey, I'm not done with my testimony yet. My sins that when Sky ruled us, I wished for the $1,000 instead of having to come here. And now that I am here, I still wish it.
Anybody else?
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
Get up, you fat water buffalo!
Well, it happened to me kind of funny. Like a dream. A dream! That's it, a dream!
Well, tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along. And there I stood, and I howled someone to save me. But the passengers, they moved right from across. For the people said, sit down here, rock the boat. People all said, sit down here, rock the boat.
much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. People, I also got a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're very sorry, ain't we, boys? But I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he could not take a certain doll away with him on the trip, and this I should not have done. Although, it has not done any harm as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Sure, the guy told me he didn't take the doll. Well, that makes me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Gentlemen, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Fold. Ready?
Oh, go away, you!
Well, hello.
Good evening.
I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancée.
Oh, yes. When are you getting married?
Oh, the 12th.
Never!
Oh, I'm sorry.
I never got close enough to a church to be left at it. Gee, what'll I tell my mother?
Oh, your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement is broken.
I'm afraid that might confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her Nathan is dead.
See to it! You mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah.
Oh, you got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. No one cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you've got it bad. Why, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night. Oh, no, not Sky. You're not in love with Sky?
your late paper.
Nathan, come on, we're waiting for you.
Just a minute. I'm waiting on the lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Nathan, close up the newsstand.
We're getting married.
Well, is the wedding gonna happen or ain't it? I paid half a buck for this mess of theater.
Nathan, come on.
Gee, Adelaide, you picked the busiest time of the day.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Holy smoke.
What's the matter?
I didn't get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan.
You could use the billboard garage.
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crap game?
Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit.
can we get married in your mission? Adelaide and I?
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. Glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay you 8 to 5 and be very happy.
What Obadiah means is...
Oh my God!
He wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Oh, thank you. I know we'll be happy. We'll have a little home in the country, and Nathan will be sitting there beside me every single night.
You see a guy, reach for stars in the sky. You can bet that he's doing it for some God.
tributes.